Hello, my loves, and welcome to this week's reading. This is for Libra. It is the week of March 27th, and we are in the beginning of the new astrological year. So tons of shifts. Ooh, that was loud. Tons of changes happening for all of us. So we're going to get right into it for Libra. As always, if you like what I post, be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe. It truly means a lot to me. And you can check out my IG or website if you'd like to book your own one-on-one reading, get a little crazy, get a little deeper. Let's see what Spirit has for Libra for the week ahead. What guidance and messages do our lovely Libras need for the week? All right. I'm excited. I'm like loving this week's energy. There's so many changes. It's crazy. Okay, Libra, 15 temptation. Ooh, I'm hearing spiral. Let me pull another one with that. Then you have 3, rejoice and celebration, and 1, base chakra. Okay, so let's start off with these. So the 15 temptation, Libra. Ooh, I feel like there's so much just clouding you right now. And it's like you're in this pattern of dealing with the same thing, and you're so sick of it. And there's like very little reserve you have to continue to deal with this, right? Then we have 15 temptation. So this card is all about, what are we doing to distract ourselves from, like, I don't want to say healing. So there's part of you that is either disassociating, distracting yourself, or continuing to hold on to this victim narrative over and over and over again. Because in a sense, it's keeping you where you are because you know where you are, what to expect, and what's happening. But at the same time, Spirit is like, we want movement from you. We want change from you, okay? So you're going to have to start thinking very different this week. I'm like holding my fist. Like, I feel like you don't want to let go of where you're at, even though you're talking about movement, you're talking about change, but you're just like, ooh, and this, our hands are often connected to our heart chakra, so I'm being brought to the heart chakra as well. There is a lot of resistance there, a lot of walls, a lot of old wounds. Those wounds have to be looked at. I know that you're like, I can't even look at that shit because what I have going on right now is already enough, but I'm telling you, sometimes you have to go back to go forward. So then we have the rejoice and celebration. Use the support of the people around you. Almost as an example, like, there are people around you who are maybe like living in a way that you want to live or have guidance for you that would be so helpful. And you're just very in your head. You have this stuck energy. I'm telling you, you have to move through it. Like, I feel like I'm like flailing around because these old wounds literally need to be addressed this week. It's not a if and maybe or but, Libra. They need to be addressed this week. You need to be moving through them. Get that support if you need that support. It's freaking right there. It's literally, it's there. It's there. I'm feeling like you think that you don't have the resources. They're there. You're looking in the wrong place, okay? Then we have 1, base chakra. Not feeling supported. Back to that. Not feeling like you have the resources. You're looking in the wrong place. And I'm hearing you say, this is where they should freaking be. This is where it should be. Things are not always what they should be. That is the reality of the human experience. The people that should be there for us, that should be supportive for us, are not always going to be. And we can't make them. We can't make them do X, Y, Z. Look into how you can do things a little more unconventionally. How you can get that support. It doesn't have to be how other people do it. It doesn't have to be by these certain set of rules, Libra. This is like a mouthful, this shit. 9, fulfillment of wishes. Oh, I have the chills with this because, again, 9, a number of endings. This card is also getting everything you ever wanted. You need to think very freaking differently this week, Libra. Really open up to seeing things so differently. Ask yourself what you have to lose by trying to do that. Even give yourself like this month, I'm going to be so dedicated every day to looking at and perceiving and trying to do something so different. What have you got to lose? A month? Like, just try, because clearly what you're doing is not working for you. You know what I mean? And then 4, firm foundation. I am dying. So many things about your base chakra, your foundation. So this is really looking more about the material side of things and the physical foundation you're building in the world. That also is something you're really putting a lot of stress on and emphasis on lately, and that's good. You know, I do feel like I'm seeing you do need to make big changes there in how you're making money, and you know, your home base, things like that do need to change. But again, this mental switch is everything. Things are not going to change for you until you make that switch, and just accept it, right? Like, we can play victim to stuff for sure. Like, we can be like, this didn't work out for me, or like, I didn't have the right circumstances to do XYZ. Like, that's valid, right? We're not always given the resources we need at all, Libra. I get it. I feel you. It's frustrating. But do we want to carry that the rest of our lives? Like, oh, it's such a hard place to be in, but I feel like you're so close to moving away from it. It's crazy. All right, we're gonna put one more for Libra. Stand your ground, number 7. So this week, being selfish is key, I'm hearing. I feel like there's going to be tears shed. There's going to be, oh, I have chills everywhere, even my whatever. So just focusing on doing things differently and believing people when they show you who they are. Believing them. Believe them. Literally believe them. They're showing you words aren't shit. Believe people when they show you who they are, and look for different ways of doing things. I feel like I've said that 800 times. So hopefully it stuck. But anyways, wow, very intense week for Libra this week. I hope that that helps and that everything goes well and you shift more into your power this week, Libra. As always, if you enjoyed this reading, please be sure to like, share, comment, or subscribe. It means a lot. If not, I will see you next week, Libra. Take care.